Lining up at 2 for the Jindal-Delta team is Mr. Kuldeep Singh Rathore. Currently handicapped at +3. Kuldeep is one of the fittest players on the Indian circuit. Outstanding horseman. And last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, ably led by Mr. Naveen Jindal himself, Honorable Member of Parliament, industrialist, philanthropist. I mean, the list goes on. And a polo player, the team captain for the Jindal-Delta team. The two umpires for the day, Mr. Henry Fisher and Mr. Ben Turner. Both the umpires have done a fabulous job. And now, ladies and gentlemen, brace up for the VIMAL ARION team, the challengers today. Mr. Pranav Kapoor, handicapped at scratch. Currently, he's played up to 2 goals, part of the Indian team for the World Cup. You cannot miss him. Pink helmet, big smile on his face. Pranav Kapoor is all charged up. Lining up at 2 is Shamsheer Ali, Sayyid Shamsheer Ali, all the way from Hyderabad. You've seen him in probably every final, walking away with the trophy most of the time. He is in great form this season. Lining up at 3 is Daniel Otamendi. Danny, as he's popularly called. Daniel is from Argentina, plays extensively in the UK, and currently playing for the VIMAL ARION. Last but not the least, for the ARION team, ladies and gentlemen, Alejo Aramburu, +6 handicap, white helmet, orange peak, bearded, and smiles. This is a solid player. Now, may I request Mr. Jayesh Shergill and Mr. Deepak Udar, executive committee members, to request Mr. Rajesh Sehgal to throw in the ball and start the Sir Pratap Singh Cup finals today. Mr. Deepak Udar, Mr. Jayesh Shergill, stewards, Northern Zone, stewards, Delhi, executive members, and Major Mishra. They all escort our chief guest, Mr. Rajesh Sehgal. He's also the tournament committee chairman and the referee as well. So many hats donned today by Mr. Rajesh Sehgal, himself an ace polo player. He used to captain the Sehgal stud team. All set. We are all ready, ladies and gentlemen. Are you all ready? I see a few spectators in the stand who are probably here for the first time. I'll run through the paces of the game as and when we get time. Right now, I don't want to snatch anything away from the stars who are right here in front of us, and you can applaud, and put your hands together and charge them up. Mr. Rajesh Sehgal has a little advice for the players, and the ball thrown in. Quick to get onto the ball is Daniel Otamendi. Daniel Otamendi being troubled by Kulsa. Kulsa hits a near side backhander. No, near side forward shot, and it's Daniel Otamendi. Gets away with the ball. Danny leans out, takes a lovely under the neck shot. To whom? No, it is Alejo Aramburu there. Alejo, +6 handicap player. He's in attack right now. He's being bothered there by Grossi. Grossi gets the better of him. Grossi's an outstanding player. Very fit, lean, thin, but extremely fit. Flaco is his nickname, which pretty much means lean, thin, and fit in Spanish, if I'm right. Somewhere there. Spotted for the VIMAL ARION team, taken by Alejo. Alejo decides to go himself. Daniel Otamendi following him. Alejo releases to Shamsheer Ali. Who's there? Pranav. Pranav checks. Pranav's got the ball, but pinched away nicely by Salva. Salva pinches it away. Pranav was a tad bit slow for a 14 goal. He stopped the ball. That was a great move by him, but he had to be quicker there. Alejo just snatched the ball away from him. In control right now is Salva. Salva releases it nicely to Naveen Jindal. Mr. Naveen Jindal in attack. Look at his pony opening up. Naveen takes a bouncing ball, connects once again, tries to pick it up, overrides Daniel, takes a effective backhander, and we have a whistle on the play. That is what happens when an ex-former 8-goaler is behind you. Currently playing at 6, that is Grossi, ladies and gentlemen. Quickly got onto the line. He's so quick. You bat an eyelid and he makes a move. He's so quick. Got onto the line faster than Pranav Kapoor in this case, and that is how he claimed his line. Umpires oblige. So a spotted awarded in favor of the Jindal-Delta team. Right in the beginning few seconds of the Sir Pratap Singh Cup finals, 14-goal tournament. I see Salva there teeing up the balls. Probably he's the striker. Grossi waits. I'm sure a little bit of advice coming from Grossi to Salva. Salva and Grossi have a little chat. Look at the positioning of the forwards. Mr. Naveen Jindal has perched himself way ahead. He's waiting for a pass. Kulsa trying to wean away from everybody, but Pranav making life miserable for him right now. Pranav Kapoor sticking to Kulsa. And there comes Salva, ladies and gentlemen, with a spotted. Oh, what a fabulous shot. Salva's hit. It is traveled all the way It has missed the goalpost by a few inches. It seems the goal judge had to stand up and flutter the flag below shoulder level. No goal, but a super shot. Giving away his intentions for the Pratap Singh finals is Salva Horishi. Salva, ladies and gentlemen, as you're aware, is the nephew of Pablo Horishi and cousin of one, Martinero, who's +10. So he comes from a polo playing family, and that's Alejo right now. Alejo and Kulsa. Great work there by Kulsa. Trying to ride away. Oh, effective backhander by Grossi. Quick to get onto the ball is Alejo once again. Look at Alejo playing hockey on horseback. What a fabulous play there by Alejo. Alejo in devastating form. Alejo wants to strike. His forward's not going in position. PK asking for that pass. So is Shamsher. And now Alejo releases. Doesn't quite get the shot he wanted. Kulsa gets onto the ball with a backhander. Effective one, a small one, but effective one. And Danny picks it up. Danny picks it up, promotes it to Shamma. Danny once again. Dependable Danny on the ball. And we have the umpire's whistle on the play. What fast-paced polo, ladies and gentlemen. A 14-goal final had promised nothing but a fast-paced polo for us. A very warm welcome to all our spectators. You're outstanding. You've shown the true spirit that you genuinely love the sport, and that is why you're here. Thank you very much for gracing the Jaipur Polo grounds. Nice release there by Salva once again. Quick to get onto the ball is Alejo. Alejo takes it towards the scoreboard. Alejo, look at Danny doing some fantastic work, taking Grossi away. And we have the umpire's whistle on the play. Kulsa looked aggressive, and the umpires have called out that play. Scoreboard currently reads 0-0, the first chukker. About 4 minutes of play already. 4 minutes, 12 seconds of play left, ladies and gentlemen. So the way players are headed, there appears to be a penalty awarded in favor of the VIMAL ARION Achievers team. The Achievers team has made it a habit to make it to every finals and mostly walk away with the trophy. Let's see what is in store for us today. The owners, Ms. Parul Rai, Mr. Vikram Rathore, are there in the pony lines, always there to cheer up the team. Whatever they're doing together, it is working. Their team is showing promise. Phenomenal effort by the Achievers team. Right now, 60 yards away is the JINDAL-DELTA goal, and it is Alejo Aramburu +6 for that penalty. Alejo releases, the ball goes along the ground and into the goal. The Achievers draw first blood. The VIMAL ARION Achievers team draws first blood via penalty. Nicely struck by Alejo Aramburu. No fancy flight. He just knew that the ball has to go straight, but it has to go quickly past the goalpost. There were players guarding that goal, but unfortunately none of them could do anything to that strike. 1-0 Achievers in the lead. In the melee, quick to get onto the ball is Danny and Salva. Danny probably had the stroke. His arm was high. From where we were watching, it was the first man out, Alejo, leading the ball, but the umpires are very watchful, doing a fantastic job all through the season. Mounted on horseback on close quarters, they watch every play. Umpires call play, and it is now Salva. 150 yards away is the VIMAL ARION Achievers goal. Salva decides to tap. He's tapping. Salva's tapping. Look at that ball control. Fabulous work there by Salva. Ball stuck. It's Pranav Kapoor there. Alejo also there. Alejo turns. What a fast pony he's on. Great bit of horsemanship by Alejo. Extension of his legs, that pony is. Oh, that was a wristy shot by Alejo. Pinched away nicely, and it is Daniel Otamendi now. Daniel Otamendi, Shamma asking for a pass. Promotes it nicely. Shamma getting away. Looking back, he's got nobody there to bother him. Fantastic goal once again by Shamsheer Ali. What fantastic work by Daniel Otamendi. He knew Kulsa is approaching. No, Grossi is approaching. Took Grossi away so that Shamma has all the time in the world to punch it through and provide the finishing touches to that fantastic play between Daniel Otamendi, Alejo Aramburu, and Shamsheer Ali. They work in tandem, they talk to each other, and quickly it was Alejo with a wristy shot, released it to Daniel Otamendi, who further promoted it to Shamsheer Ali and took away Grossi. Umpires blow once again. 3-0, it is VIMAL ARION Achievers in a commanding lead in the first chakra, clearly dominating the first chakra. Clock stops as the umpire blown. It'll start ticking again. 30-odd seconds of play left in the first chakra. Quick to get onto the ball is Salva. Salva now. Salva releases. Look at his pony opening up. Flat out gallop. Nobody there to catch him. No, it is Daniel Otamendi approaches. Salva checks. Daniel goes and hits a near side backhander. Whatever he does it effectively because Salva loses control of the ball. It is now Alejo in control. Alejo in control. Alejo in possession. PK asking for that pass. Nice release there by Alejo. The ball comes in front of the grandstand. Ladies and gentlemen, you are allowed to clap. Please put your hands together. That is Grossi in flesh and blood in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, playing hockey on horseback. And we have observed a foul right in front of us. The umpires have blown. We will soon find out what's in store. But that was Grossi and Daniel Otamendi, both from Argentina, battling for that ball. We've seen it on close quarters. Umpires blow, so we come to the end of the chakra number 1, and we shall soon resume from where the play had stopped, owing to what the penalty is being decided by both the umpires or otherwise. 3-0 VIMAL ARION Achievers in the lead right now. I see some of our spectators are new to the sport. I will quickly run over the game with you for the benefit of a select few. I will not take the liberty to call every person here who's unaware. They are a very educated audience. Polo ground, ladies and gentlemen, measures 300 yards by 160 yards when it's boarded. So lengthwise it is 300 yards. 4 players on either side. is placed is called the penalty 4. So 60 yards away is the goal. That goal could be defended. No defender can be within 30 yards of the striker. That is the only catch. So you will see the Reds defending the goal. The first of the Reds would be clearly 30 yards away from the striker. It is for the Jindal-Delta now, Salva Oreshi, who is going to take that strike. He's adjusting his horse's tack right now. And look at how the players are positioned. Firstly, the defenders in red. You see Shamsheer Ali somewhere on 40 yards. He's waiting to intersect and intercept the ball in between in case the ball is traveling within his reach. We have the other two players, Alejo and Pranav Kapoor, inside the goalpost. They want to stop the ball there. And somewhere in between is Daniel Otamendi. All of them with the horses there just to try and... What a fancy shot by Grossi. That is high and mighty. I'm waiting for the goal judge to decide. But the way the players are coming, it's a goal. They're coming in the center of the ground, and we will have the throw-in from there. So now, ladies and gentlemen, if you've observed that the Jindals were scoring to our left, now they will start attacking to our right. And this is what will continue to happen, changing of sides. So Jindals draw first blood via penalty goal scored by Grossi. Makes no mistakes, it seems. Really high, really straight. None of the defenders had any opportunity to do anything with that ball. Shamsheer Ali gets away with the ball. Shamma on a flat-out gallop. He's calling for the umpire's attention on the play. Grossi was ahead of him. Once an 8-goal player, currently a 6-goal player, but Shamma seems to have got the better of him with intellect here and experience. Shamsheer Ali, well done. You have definitely called umpire's attention on the play. Let's wait and watch what is in store. Oh, fantastic. Is that a penalty 3? 40 yards away, open goal. So if it is a penalty 3 or a penalty 2, that is 40 yards away from the goal or 30 yards away from the goal, it is an open goal. So none of the defenders are allowed to defend. The striker is Alejo Aramburu, ladies and gentlemen, from Argentina. 40 yards away is the goal. They're already leading by 3 goals to 1. Alejo taps and scores. Great confidence there by Alejo Aramburu. He knew he doesn't have to do anything fancy. He just has to roll the ball across the goal line, and he does just that, bringing his team into a commanding lead of 4 goals to 1 currently. But with the likes of Kulsa, Salva, Grossi, and Mr. Naveen Jindal on the Jindal-Delta team, it's just a matter of time when the scores are equalized and they forge ahead. They have the potential and the capability. Let's see what's in store. In a melee, Grossi on the ball. Look at Grossi, releases it. What a beautiful pass. Unfortunately, hits one of the ponies and stays there. Quick to get onto the ball is Daniel Otamendi. Great play by the ARION team. It is Shamma who asked for a pass and started galloping. Daniel released it. Fantastic interception there by Alejo. These players are thinking giants. They are always thinking. They know the position of their other 3 players and the 4 opponents all the time. Alejo raising his mallet, calling for the umpire's attention on the play. Jindal-Delta team clearly unhappy with what Alejo has done, but umpires are not the ones to get carried away by anything on the ground. They have made their decision and they shall declare. Fouls, ladies and gentlemen, they may seem plenty in a game of polo, but they're equally essential to ensure that there is no foul play. And a prestigious cup like the PRATAP Singh Cup being played, both the teams would be giving everything they have to walk away with the trophy. To clinch the PRATAP Singh Cup is a prestigious one. Alejo now attempting a penalty 3. That's 40 yards away is the Jindal goal. They're already leading by 4 goals to 1. Alejo collects his pony. Releases it high this time and scores. Doesn't make any mistakes. That's the caliber of this player. He strikes whether along the ground or high, he scores. Thompson, the 5th goal for his team. So the throw-in will happen right in front of the scoreboard. Ball thrown in a melee right now, picked up nicely by Shamsheer Ali on the near side. Shamma takes a tap. His taps are longer than players' shots, and it is Alejo once again. Alejo in attack. Alejo heading for that ball. Bouncing ball, miscues it, loses control, still grabs it. He is trying everything he has to pick up the ball. Look at Grossi. What a splendid backhander by Grossi. Off to Salva. Salva in attack. Salva and Daniel Otamendi bouncing ball. Daniel wants to hit it mid-air. Naveenji comes from behind, promotes it nicely. He's got Pranav on his tail. Naveenji in attack now. Naveen Jindal, the team captain, leading from the front. He's heading towards the goal. Will it go through? Unfortunately for him. Rolls over the back line and out of play. Great run there by Mr. Naveen Jindal. The captain wants to lead by example. He says, enough of it. I've had you guys. Now let me do some scoring. Great run there by Mr. Naveen Jindal. He was tailed by Pranav Kapoor at very close quarters, but notwithstanding, galloped with the ball. And it is now Daniel Otamendi. These players are talking to each other. They have great understanding of each other's games. It is Grossi there, the smartest of the lot, Grossi, but Daniel Otamendi pinches it away. Grossi trying for that hook. Look at Alejo following just in case Daniel misses the ball. He is there to back him up, and a nice promotion to Shamsheer Ali. Shamsheer Ali in attack once again, ladies and gentlemen. He is way towards the side, has to hit an approach shot. Unfortunately for him, Naveen Jindal was there to block his right to glory this time. Shamsheer Ali doesn't make those mistakes often, but he had Naveen Jindal there to stop him. Good run there by the VIMAL ARION Achievers team. Good effort. The ball was a little at an angle. Could not finish it as the opponent was sticking to him. Hit and taken by the JINDAL-DELTA team. Salva releases it. First time. Who's quick to get onto the ball? It is Grossi. Grossi, if left alone, will be devastating for the ARION team. Grossi. Salva asks him to leave, take Alejo away, and now it is Salva. Great understanding between the RGs. We have the umpire's whistle once again on the play. Intelligent players these are. They make it look so simple, but what they do is, in a matter of seconds, take advantage of the opponent's folly. May I call it folly? Well, it is just their positioning there. They can't disappear. That is how they take fouls of each other. Extremely intelligent. This game demands great amount of physical attributes as well as mental prowess, ladies and gentlemen. You need to be super intelligent, super empathetic, because you're riding a horse and you need to understand your horse's fitness and ability to do certain things. And thereafter you have to be strong to ride at that flat-out gallop. You have to have fabulous hand-eye coordination to strike the ball, a bouncing ball, an opponent riding into you, whatever's happening, you're there. So I think it is easily one of the most difficult games. 60 yards away is the Achievers' goal, and it is Salva. Salva strikes along the ground. Who's there to stop it? It's stopped in front of the goal mouth now, in a melee right now, and it is with a near side backhander. Kulsa attempts. Ball still there, in a melee. That could be dangerous, in a melee. Grossi gets the better of everybody. Grossi wants to pinch it away, take it all the way home himself, but nice work there by the ARION Achievers team. And Alejo, he's moving his mallet everywhere at will. Alejo, what a strong player he is. Shamma comes from behind, overrides, and it's Naveen Jindal. Opportunity for him. Are his forwards there to capitalize? No, he has to do the dirty work himself, turn the ball and take it away himself. Alejo pinches it away once again. Alejo at will. He gets anywhere and pinches the ball away. Now it's Grossi. Grossi in possession of the ball. He's got Kulsa ahead of him, and so is Mr. Naveen Jindal. Grossi releases. Pranav on the tail right now. Salva. In possession of the ball is Salvador Horishi. Salva, look at Salva. He promotes it nicely to Grossi. Grossi checks. Salva comes and takes a whack at the goal. The ball has the punch all right for the distance, direction a little lacking. Unfortunately for the JINDAL-DELTA team, that's not a goal. So that is Alejo now taking the hit in for the VIMAL ARION Achievers team. Alejo coming towards the stands, ladies and gentlemen. It's Daniel Otamendi now. Dan Otamendi, look at Aleo leading, asking for a pass. Shamsher Ali is there, so is Salva. Salva's realized that Shamma, if broken loose, gets away and scores, so he's checking. Shamsher Ali, Salva and Shamma right in front of the grandstand. Ladies and gentlemen, you can watch them in flesh and blood, and you can see them putting in that effort. Isn't it difficult? It is difficult. You need solid forearms to do what they're doing. And look at that release. The ball goes high and mighty. Who is there? Pranav Kapoor is there. So is Daniel Otamendi. Naveen Jindal gets the better of everybody. Grossi overrides. And for the backhander, nice backhander there by Shamsher Ali. A good pass to Daniel Otamendi. These players talk to each other. These players understand each other. And it is Danny now. Danny, cool as cucumber. Daniel Otamendi. Fantastic work there. Salva wishing that he could have disappeared, but he can't. And the umpires witness just that. He says, I can't disappear in thin air. I have to be somewhere. But that is what intelligence Daniel Otamendi brings to the game. He turned so quickly, claimed his line, that the umpires blow. And it's a spotted awarded in favor of the VIMAL ARION Achievers team. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, it is a physically demanding game, but more than that, it is an intelligent man's game. You really have to be sharp. Sharp as a whip, they say. Alejo, look at him, close quarters. Daniel Otamendi, look at the positioning of the players. PK has gone far ahead. Shamsher Ali now opening up. And a lovely release there. Not the shot that he wanted, so he's following his line on a flat-out gallop. It is Kulsa there, Kulsa and Salva once again. Grossi and Salva putting pressure on the umpires. They've really gone towards their side, hoping for a penalty 4, but the umpires have something else in store, it seems. They're heading to the 5B mark. Ball placed 150 yards away, and it's our time to thank with gratitude the Lalit Hotel for doing yeoman service the entire season. They place a nice coffee place onto our right and keep serving nice goodies and coffee. Thank you so much, the Lalit. Grossi in attack now. Grossi, last few seconds, taps it through. Grossi scores. That was fantastic work there by the JINDAL-DELTA team. That is what Grossi is all about. He received the ball in front of the goal mouth and one little whip across the goal. Wristy player, Grossi is. Very quick. Currently trailing by 5 goals to 2. We come to the end of chuck number 2. Well, for the spectators who are sitting here, there's a little question while the players go change their mounts and come back. Name the Indian who's played the Argentine Open. Anybody? An Indian who's played the Argentine Open. The ground staff, under the aegis of Savar Sandeep Singh, have been working relentlessly. The Jaipur Polo Ground has been beaten away nicely. When the season started, it looked lush green like a golf course. Lots of matches played here, but they're trying to keep up and ensuring the quality of polo doesn't go down. Thank you, Savar Sandeep and his team. So you're about to commence the third chakra, ladies and gentlemen. Currently, it's VIMAL ARION Achievers leading by 5 goals to 2. You saw Grossi in great form just now with that wristy goal. He gets onto it. It'll be a couple of goals in no time. That is what Juan Agustin Grossi is all about, ladies and gentlemen. He's played up to a handicap of +8. A legend of sorts. Can't take away the fabulous teamwork and the understanding that VIMAL ARION Achievers has displayed so far. Fantastic backhanders passing to their players, and it is now Salva Orishi in attack. He's got the ball, leaves it for Grossi. Grossi overrides, and it's Shamsher Ali. Gets the better of everybody. Shamma on his favorite grey. Now. Look at Grossi riding in front of him, and it is Kulsa calling for the umpire's whistle on the play. It is a spotted awarded in favor of his team. So the foul happened apparently before Kulsa approached the ball. And it is Salvador taking that penalty. Look at Grossi all by himself. Grossi released. The ball has been released to him. Doesn't quite travel the distance he wanted. Alejo there to stop it. Nice pass by Shamsher Ali. But we have a whistle once again. Salva raising his mallet, calling for the umpire's attention to the penalty 4 mark. Let's see what the umpires have in store for us. The foul happens somewhere on to the right side of the 5B. Umpires call play. It's a spotted awarded in favor of the JINDAL-DELTA team. Salvador Orishi will be taking the penalty. Grossi there. Nice release there by Salva, who is quick to get onto it. Look at Grossi on a faster pony. He's got Daniel Otamendi there. Naveenji is also there. Nice backhander by Daniel Otamendi. Doesn't quite reach Alejo, and it is Grossi. Grossi moves so quickly. He's in possession of the ball already. Grossi now. Grossi tapping. Grossi on a lovely dark bay. Grossi, look at him opening up. Loses control. Salva comes from behind to his rescue. Salva now releases it high and mighty. Unfortunately, the ball is traveling a little wayward. Will it go past the back line? Seems yes. It is rolled over the back line out of play. Strong man that Salvador is. Could not really control the shot. Had a full swing at the ball, and the ball just traveled because it hit the sweet spot of the mallet. Alejo in possession of the ball. He's heading towards the grandstand, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Alejo in full glory. Alejo's pony opening up. He's got Kulsa there to bother him. Alejo riding hard into him and promotes it nicely to Shamsher Ali. Shamma's gone. Shamma's broken loose. He's got Salva there. Shamma taps it. Shamsher Ali in attack, ladies and gentlemen. Is it going to go past? Yes, it does. With Salvador Orishi on his tail. Shamsher Ali on his favorite grade doesn't miss that goal. Fabulous work there by Shamma, who himself has been a +6 handicap player once, but he is unstoppable today. In devastating form is young Shamsher Ali. When I say young, I mean young, irrespective of the fact that he's a grandfather. In the middle now, ball to be thrown in. In a melee, quick to get onto the ball once again is Shamsher Ali. Shamma, his pony assists. Shamsher Ali now. Bouncing ball, taps it ahead. Shamma going the longer distance to the goal now. He's got Kulsa there, chasing him nicely. Shamsheer Ali still in possession of the ball. It's Aleho who's following him, backing him up nicely on the near side. Shamma puts the ball in the fray. Who's there? It's Salva now. Salva for JINDAL-DELTA in possession of the ball. Seems to have rolled over the backline. It'll be Salva taking the hit in. Umpires call play, and it is Salvador Rishi now. Salva, look at that beautiful release. Will it land in front of Mr. Naveen Jindal? Yes, what a fabulous pass. Naveen ji opens up. He's coming for a hook. Daniel Otamendi hooks him nicely. And it is now Aleho once again. Aleho, look at that ball control. Turns at will, places the ball, and it is Grossi now. Grossi puts the ball smartly out of his reach, and now it is Daniel Otamendi now. Daniel Otamendi in attack. Salva comes for a backhander. Everybody overrides. Kulsa takes an effective open backhander. Shamsheer positions himself nicely, and now into the attack once again. He has to lean out and take under the next shot. He does just that. What a fantastic shot there by Shamsheer Ali. Has it gone past? Yes, it has. Oh, what a fabulous goal there by Shamsheer Ali. Leaned out completely and took a difficult angle under the next shot. Maybe a reverse angle right through the goal post. The goal judge is impressed. So are we. Well, the umpires have blown, so we will wait and watch. It seems like it's a mid-chucker break. We will soon find out whether it's a goal or why haven't the players come in the center of the ground, or the umpires have observed something else. Salva in possession of the ball. Salva strikes. Look at Grossi, pinches it away. Wristy work there by Grossi. Grossi tapping the ball. Look at his pony opening up. Faster pony. Checks at will. Grossi, unfortunately, the nick of time missed that ball. Kulsa was there behind him on a lovely looking grey. And it is now Grossi. Wristy pass to Salva. Salva picks it up and asks Grossi to move up so that he can release now. He releases, stays there in a melee right now. Very difficult for Grossi to be alone and getting away, and it is Shamsheer Ali spoiling everybody's party now. Shamsheer Ali. Dan Otamendi promotes it nicely, but Grossi is there to shut the back door. Shamma has been ridden away by Grossi, but Shamma sticks to him. The ball in the middle, and now it is Salva. Salva decides to take the ball away himself. He's got Kulsa ahead of him. He's got Grossi behind him. Salva still in possession of the ball. Intelligent player. Salva checks his pony right in front of the goal mouth. Releases it nicely. Will it go through? No, it has got Aleho there. Aleho's there. So is Salva. Salva takes a beautiful backhander right in front of the goal mouth. And what a fantastic goal there by Grossi. No, that is not a goal. The goal judge feels otherwise. From here, it looked as if Grossi's done the honors already. Oh, so one strike down for Shamsheer, one strike down for Grossi. Unfortunate for both the players because these are spectacular shots. It is now Aleho once again. Aleho with the ball. He's got Daniel Otamendi backing him. He's got Kulsa riding hard into him. Fittest player on the circuit. And now it is Grossi through. Grossi scores the third goal for the JINDAL-DELTA team. I told you he's really quick, positions himself so smartly, and thanks to Kuldeep Singh, this goal happened. He rode hard into a higher handicap player, snatched the ball away, hit an effective backhander for Grossi to pinch it away and thump in the third goal for the JINDAL-DELTA team. Ball in a melee. Pinched away nicely by the ARION team. ARION team has got Alejo there, and Grossi raising his mallet, calling for the umpire's attention on the play. Very quick to get onto the line and claim and be correct about it. Well, that is what is mark of a top-class player. As they say, ladies and gentlemen, form is temporary, class is permanent. Grossi exudes class. Salva with the ball. Salva releases. What a punch behind the ball. Who's there? Thankfully, Daniel Otamendi is there to shut the back door for the ARION team. He's got Kulsa there to bother him. Everybody rides away. Alejo picks it up. Alejo's got Grossi on his tail now. Alejo has to do something really smart to let Grossi get away. Look at Alejo now, moving with the ball, changing the face of the game. He's asking his forwards to move up so that he can release. Alejo releases. First time the ball reaches Shamsher. Yes, it does. Shamma, you know, you've seen Shamma, how devastating he is. Shamsher Ali in attack. Shamma in full glory. His horse assist. Who's there behind him? It is now PK. Good work there by Pranav Kapoor. Leans out, bouncing ball, miscues it. It is Salvador Horishi once again. Salva picks up the ball, changing the face of the game. He's got Grossi backing him. Salva takes a wristy shot to Grossi. What a fantastic shot. Look at Grossi's pony opening up both the 6 goalers, one against the other. And it is Alejo pushes the ball, and nice backhander once again by Daniel Otamendi. Hits Salva's pony, stays there. Another backhander by Salva, and quick to get onto the ball is Kulsa and Shamma. Ball stays there, hits the pony, hits the mallet, stays there. Nice release there by Daniel Otamendi. And there goes the hooter, it seems. We come to the end of chukka number 3, ladies and gentlemen. 6 goals to 3, 9 goals already scored. 3 more chukkas, exciting polo left. This is what the Sir Pratap final had promised to be, and it's turning out to be just that. Salva now with the ball. We resume the fourth chucker, ladies and gentlemen. Salva in possession. I think the Jindal-Delta has come back, fired up. Look at that lovely release to Grossi. Grossi is ahead. Grossi is heading for that goal. Unfortunately miscues. Kulsa comes from behind, rides over. Who's there? Alejo. Dependable Alejo Aramburu. Alejo with the ball on a lovely looking graze. Alejo, wristy shot. Nice long release. Will the ball reach his forwards? Not quite. Dan Lotomeni heading for that ball. Nice backhander there by Kulsa. Straight into the fray once again. Salvador with the ball. Pranav chasing him. It is Alejo with a wristy shot once again. Grossi gets the better of him, it seems. And we have the umpire's whistle on the play. An opportunity for the Jindal-Delta team to narrow down the margins. Great work by Salva, Grossi, Kulsa and Naveen Jindal. Penalty awarded for that play. Open goal, 30 yards away, and Salva makes no mistakes. Thumps in the fourth goal, 6-4. The margins now narrower. Ball thrown in. Mr. Naveen Jindal takes a tap to his forward, but it is Dan Lotomeni there. Nice backhander there by Danny. Shamsheer Ali is there. Umpires get out of the way. Shamma picks it up on the near side. Difficult to pick it up off the board on the near side. And Alejo and Salva right in front of each other. They are hugging each other now because the spectators are right there. Everything is visible. The umpires very vigilant all the time, ladies and gentlemen. So what you observed was, in the heat of the moment, that was a hook, which the umpires didn't quite appreciate, called a slush hook. Not permitted to do that. Yes, you can hook. You can take the mallet away from the ball, but not the way Salva in his high spirits did in front of the grandstand. So all of you watched something on close quarters. Interesting tidbits of polo. It's a penalty awarded in favor of the VIMAL ARION Achievers team, and it is Alejo Arambru now teeing up the ball. 60 yards away is the goal. Umpires call play. Alejo taking a longer circuit to the goal. His lovely looking grey pony on a calm, collected canter. Alejo strikes high and mighty. Is it straight? Hits the goal post, stays there, and it's a goal. Fantastic goal there by Alejo. He wanted the ball just to travel 65 yards. He made it travel there, hit the goal post top, and punched it through. Nice goal there. The 7th goal for the VIMAL ARION Achievers via Alejo Arambru's penalty. From the throw-in, it is Salva now, picks up the ball on a flat-out gallop, bouncing ball on the near side, miscues it a little. Nice backhander by PK to Daniel. Daniel promotes it further. That is why backhander is called the most offensive shot, ladies and gentlemen. And it is now Alejo in attack. Alejo and Grossi. Look at the 6 goalers in form, ladies and gentlemen. Grossi takes a backhander, and Salva picks it up, takes it towards the scoreboard now. Salva, he knows Grossi is way behind. He has to keep possession of the ball till the time Grossi fetches up, and it is PK now. PK gets the better for once from Salva, and it is Alejo now. Alejo pinches the ball away, asking PK to move up. Alejo still in possession of the ball. His forwards need to get away, but Grossi comes from nowhere and pinches the ball away. A nice pass to Mr. Naveen Jindal. Mr. Naveen Jindal opens up. Oh, what a beautiful approach shot. Nice long shot there by Mr. Naveen Jindal. He's heading for the goal. He's got Grossi on his tail. And it is Mr. Naveen Jindal doing the honors for his team. The 5th goal for JINDAL-DELTA, scored by the team captain himself of a lovely pass from Grossi. Grossi ensured that the patron gets a flat-out gallop and a breather on the ground. He was manning the back door, making sure that nobody comes and disturbs the team captain. And the team captain, normal players would be full of nerves and miss a sitter like that. He doesn't. He does this as part of a routine every day, day in, day out. 4th goal scored. 5th goal scored for the JINDAL-DELTA team. Kulsa strikes. And it is now Alejo releases for Shamsheer Ali. Shamsheer Ali is broken loose, ladies and gentlemen. Shamma on a flat-out gallop. And we have a whistle much before that. That was a fantastic pass, and Shamma would have ensured the glory. But we've had a whistle before that, so we wait and watch what's in store. Umpires call play, and it's a spotted awarded in favor of the JINDAL-DELTA team. Salva decides to tap. Shamsheer Ali waits for him patiently. Salva in possession of the ball. He's got Grossi on his back now. Shamma is just thinking he can't disappear into thin air. He has to be somewhere, but Salva gets the better of him. I think a similar thing was executed a little while back. A penalty 4 awarded in favor of the JINDAL-DELTA team via intelligent play of Salvador Horishi. Umpires call play. A penalty 4 in favor of JINDAL-DELTA team. They're trailing currently by 2 goals. Opportunity for them to narrow down the margin. Salva strikes. And a goal, ladies and gentlemen. What a fantastic goal for the Jindal-Delta team. The 6th goal coming in. And the Hounds have charged on the ground. They're having a whale of a time. Look at them enjoying this lovely Jaipur polo ground. Somebody will have to shoo them away. These are all signs of a happy environment. Salva wants to pitch the ball away, and we have a whistle on the play. 7-6. VIMAL ARION Achievers has a very slender margin. 1 goal. They were dominating so far, but the last chukker clearly belonged to the Jindal-Delta, where they have narrowed down the margins. And now in the 4th chukker, the score is at 7-6. A penalty 5 be awarded in favor of the VIMAL ARION Achievers team. 150 yards away is the goal. It'll be Alejo Arambru striking for the Achievers team. Look at the positioning of the players. Dan Lottamendi a clear 45 yards away. PK way ahead asking for that pass. Nice release there by Alejo. It reaches Daniel Otamendi. Ball still with Daniel Otamendi. He has ridden past Grossi, he's ridden past Salvador, and it is Daniel Otamendi, the dependable Danny, right in front of the goal mouth. Nicely saved by Grossi for once, but Shamma punches it through. Good work there by Grossi. He had hit a backhander, but none of his other players were there to optimize that opportunity. And Shamma, rock solid as ever, stayed there and thumped in the 8th goal for the Achievers team. Players line up in the melee right now. Quick to get on the ball is Salvador Horishi. Quick in the lineup always. He pinches the ball away. Look at Kulsa asking for that pass. Kulsa gets a beautiful pass. He's got Alejo on his tail. Kulsa opening up. Kulsa takes a tap towards the goal. Good work there. Nice backhander by Alejo. Will somebody be there? PK is there. PK wants to punch it away. And Grossi makes the most of it. Unfortunate for this youngster, he is poised against a former 8-goal player who's so sharp that he picks up an opportunity when given, and Grossi does just that. That's a goal, ladies and gentlemen, for the Jindal-Delta team. Nice score. It was a sitter. Pranav Kapoor clearly unhappy with that performance of his. Cheer up, Pranav. It happens. It's a 14 goal. You have the potential to deliver, and I'm sure you will. Game's moving rapidly, and Alejo now. Alejo picks up the ball. Alejo on a flat-out gallop. He's got Grossi on his tail. Alejo is wanting to take a nice approach shot. Does just that. Unfortunately, doesn't get the angle he wanted. He has the distance all right. There's enough punch in it, but the direction lacking. That's what a former 8-goal player can do to you. Once Grossi is anywhere in the vicinity, you don't know what he'll do last moment. So you execute a shot half-heartedly. Grossi now taking that hit. Grossi leaves the ball, but it is Salva comes to his rescue, who's backing him up. This is what classical polo is all about, one after the other, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what these fantastic players always follow. They back up each one so that the train is there just in case a player misses, and it is now Grossi. Grossi in attack. Grossi brings the ball in. Grossi with a fabulous tap towards the goal. Grossi, the ball rolls over the back line, out of play. Effective work there by Grossi. Unfortunately for him, the finishing touch is lacking. 8 goals to 7. We come to the end of chakra number 4. So when we start the 5th chakra, it'll be 15 goals scored already. And this is what a 14-goal final is turning out to be. 2 more chakras to go. It could be anybody's game. The way it is shaping up, it appears we have saved the best for the last. Umpires call play, and we start the second half of the fifth chakra. There seems to be a replacement. Mr. Naveen Jindal is out and Mr. Mahesh Sharma is in. Number 1, white helmet for the Jindal-Delta team. Mahesh Sharma has come in. And now it is Alejo in attack. Alejo releases the ball nicely to Shamsher Ali. Shamsher Ali is heading further up. He wants Alejo to promote it. Alejo miscues the bouncing ball. PK comes from behind, promotes it. Backhander by Mahesh Sharma. Doesn't quite get the shot he wanted. Pinched away nicely by Alejo. Alejo's got the ball. He's got Grossi bothering him. So Daniel Otamendi backs him up. Daniel Otamendi behind him. Now it's in a melee. Players battling hard for that ball. Look at Grossi changing the face of the game. Grossi passes it to Salva. Salva promotes it further. Salva loses control now. And Kulsa comes from behind, pushes it ahead. Alejo pinches it away. Alejo with the ball. Alejo. With the ball is Alejo. He's got 2 of the whites there. Grossi is there. So is Kulsa. Making life miserable for him. Alejo still in possession of the ball. Releases it nicely to Shamsher Ali. Shamma's got the pass he wanted. Shamma taps it ahead. He's got Salva there and calls for the umpire's whistle on the play. Umpires call play. That's a spot hit awarded in favor of the Jindal-Delta team, currently trailing by 1 goal. Salva releases it nicely. In the center, it is Alejo who gets the possession of the ball. Kulsa is there to bother him, so is Grossi. Alejo gets the better of everybody so far. Alejo with the ball. Pinches it away nicely. Good work there by Alejo. He's heading towards the Jindal-Delta goal now. Alejo in possession. None of his forwards there to capitalize or ask for a pass. Danny backs him up. Danny is behind him now. Strong man Danny. Danny in a melee right now. The ball is. Everybody vying for that small white ball. And quick to get onto the ball is Grossi. Grossi gone towards his own goal. Look at him turning. Nice work there by Grossi. Turns. He's waiting. Releases the ball towards the grandstand now. Quick to get onto the ball would be Salva. Salva gets onto the ball. He's got Danny waiting for him. Salva releases nicely, high and mighty. What a lovely pass to Mahesh Sharma or Grossi. Both the pairs override and Kulsa comes with the sitter. Kulsa's got an opportunity of a lifetime there. Right in front of the goal mouth. Kulsa overrides. Grossi's there. Picked up nicely by Shamsher Ali. Changing the face of the game is Shamsher Ali. Shamsher decides to tap because none of his forwards there to ask for a pass. Now Daniel Otamendi gets into position. Shamman next to the boards. Releases. Beautiful ball. Nice pass to Daniel Otamendi. He's got Salva there. Danny and Salva. Picks it up on the near side. Good work there by Danny. He is trying hard to pick up the ball. Alejo comes to his rescue from the back. Alejo now. Bouncing ball. Overrides and Shamsher Ali once again. Shamma has to undo what was done to him in the previous chakka. Bouncing horse this time, not the ball. And it is now Alejo strikes. Alejo strikes and calls for the umpire's whistle on the play. That was phenomenal effort by the Achievers team, one after the other. The players in relentless pursuit of the ball, be it Shamsher Ali, Alejo or Daniel Otamendi. So it's a spot awarded in favor of the Jindal-Delta team. So the umpires observed an infringement by one of the Achievers players. Salva promotes it nicely in front of the grandstand to Grossi. Take a closer look at Grossi and Alejo. Look at the horses opening up, ladies and gentlemen. Strikes the ball, doesn't quite get the distance or the direction he wanted. Mahesh Sharma comes from behind, picks it up nicely on the near side. Mahesh overrides and it is now Shamma, but Kulsa gets the better of him. Nice pass to Salva. Salva strikes and the ball is heading towards the Achievers goal. Will it go past? No. Unfortunately for Salva, he has missed the mark by a couple of inches. On to the right. Goal rolls over the backline, out of play. We come to the end of chakka number 5, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an interesting chakka with no goals scored in this chakka. 8-5. The scoreboard remains the same, and we now cruise into the 6th chakka. So the players have saved their best for the last. They'll be coming out on their favorite mounts, and this is going to be the deciding chakka, hopefully. Umpires call play. And we begin the last chukker. It is Alejo now. It is Alejo in possession of the ball. He's got Danny with him to support him. Two of the opponent players, Salva and Kulsa, there to bother them. Look at Salva giving his all. Salva still in possession of the ball. Salva Orishi in possession of the ball. Immense potential this youngster has. Picked up nicely by Alejo. Alejo loses control, calling for the umpire's attention there. The umpires do not oblige. And it is Daniel Otamendi with the ball. Daniel now waiting for his forwards to get into position. Daniel comes towards the grandstand side. He's got Kulsa there to bother him. Kulsa is also very strongly mounted on Aji ponies. Gets the better of Danny this time. Makes him miss. There is Alejo. Alejo in attack once again. Alejo. Danny checks, wants to back him up. Alejo goes all by himself. He's got Shamsher Ali ahead of him. Shamma's on his favorite pony. And we have the umpire's whistle on the play. Umpires call play. Spotted awarded in favor of the Jindal-Delta team. Salva for the Delta. Salva. Nice backhander by Shamsher Ali to Alejo. He's got Salva there. Salva and Alejo. Salva gets the better of him. Bouncing ball. Takes a backhander on the near side. And it's Grossi now. Grossi can be dangerous. Grossi picks up the ball. Grossi is looking back. Unfortunately, bouncing ball miscues it. Salva overrides, but still in possession. Look at Salva release. What a beautiful pass by Salva. Who's there to optimize that pass? Unfortunately, nobody. Seems to have rolled over the backline out of play. Salva himself doesn't know the power he exudes when he strikes. The ball goes really long. It is now Alejo now. Alejo for the hit in. Alejo takes the hit in. Tapping. In a melee right now, the ball. Players battling hard and Alejo gets the better of everybody. He's got Danny backing up. Coming towards the grandstand, ladies and gentlemen, is Alejo. Put your hands together for Alejo. Alejo in attack now. Bouncing ball. There he releases beautifully to Shamsher Ali. Shamma is on his favorite pony. Shamma heads towards the Jindal-Delta goal. The ball is going a little wayward. Unfortunately for him, rolls over the backline and out of play. That tap was longer than the one he wanted for himself. It really traveled. Hit the sweet spot of the mallet, it seems. Just rocketed past the tap. Over the backline, out of play. Good play there by the Achievers team. It was an opportunity for them to increase their margin and get into a little comfort zone. Right now, it's too close for comfort. Nice release there by Grossi towards the scoreboard side. We see the La Polo board, the Lalit board. Thank you, Lalit, for helping us out during the entire Delhi season. They're there at the grandstand serving lovely goodies to this audience here. Umpires blow and the clock stops. Mid-chukker break announced by the umpires. 3 minutes 33 seconds of play left. Almost in the middle of the sixth chukker. Right now, the scoreboard seems to have been jinxed at 8-7 for a little while now, which only means to say that both the teams are giving their 100% and the defense is as strong as the offense. Umpires call play, and it is now Alejo with the ball. For the Achievers, they are in attack right now. 3 minutes 30 seconds of play left. Dan Lotamendi gets a lovely pass, but he's got Grossi there. Grossi's there, so is Shamsheer Ali. Ball being struck nicely by Grossi on a near side backhander. Fantastic shot to clear the ball out of harm's way, and a beautiful shot, equally good shot by Alejo. None of the Reds there, and it is Grossi. Grossi picks up the ball on the near side now. Grossi changes the face of the game. He is in control. Who's there to bother him? Peak is there besides him, but not quite on him. It's Grossi now. Grossi opening up. Grossi knows that this could be the decider. Grossi decides to take it himself. Grossi is galloping hard. Dan Lotamendi sticks to him. Dan Lotamendi and Grossi. Looks like the ball has rolled over the sideboards and out of play. Umpires call play. And it is Shamsheer Ali taking that tap. Pinched away by Grossi, and Shamma redempts. He's claimed a foul out of a former 8-goal player and is very happy about it. Grossi seldom makes no mistakes, but sometimes the temptation is too strong, or he has the belief that he will get away with it since he's so quick. Penalty 5B awarded in favor of the VIMAL ARION Achievers team. 2 minutes 23 seconds of play left. They know now it is critical. They actually have been leading all through the game, but over the last chukker and a half, the margins are way too narrow. Nice wrist-heel release by Alejo to Daniel Otamendi, but Daniel is being ridden away by Salvo. And Grossi promotes it nicely to Salva. They come in front of the grandstand, ladies and gentlemen. It's Daniel Otamendi, and Salva strikes. Look at that ball, goes like a bullet. That is the power behind Salvador Horishi's strike. He wanted the ball to go somewhere else, but it came right in front. I'm sure the La Polo team's got a visual. Next time, wear helmets. It is now Alejo. Alejo in attack. Kulsa, they're making life miserable for him. Kulsa right in front of him. Alejo overrides. Kulsa pinches the ball away. Kulsa pinches the ball away. Takes a backhander. Stays there. Danny's on him. So is now Salvador. Towards the far end of the ground. The attack is in place. Shamma waits patiently. Every player had his mallets up, so calling for the umpire's attention on that play. We will soon find out. This could be critical, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute 20 seconds of play left. That's a penalty 4 awarded in favor of the VIMAL ARION Achievers team. They were on the far side of the ground. The umpire's prudence justifies it as 60 yards, though some players would have felt that they were far too closer to the goal, but the degree was adequately difficult. Professional umpires, Mr. Henry Fisher and Ben Turner, doing a fabulous job, displaying great amount of fairness and transparency in the play. That is what enthuses the players to play without a worry. They know if they perform, the umpiring is absolutely fair. Alejo 60 yards away, opportunity for him to increase the margins of his team, whereas the defenders would be wanting to stop that ball. Let's wait and watch what's in store. Alejo releases, the ball doesn't quite go the distance or the direction he wanted. Neither did it fly, nor did it go accurately. Very disappointed with that shot. Alejo must be. He's not used to hitting those kind of shots. But that's the pressure, the tournament pressure, and the dying seconds of finals. That is Grossi, ladies and gentlemen. Grossi, if left by himself, will be dangerous. Grossi wants to pick it up on the near side. Alejo's there, so is PK now coming towards the stands. PK has been given polite instructions from Shamsher Ali, and it is now Salva. Salva in attack. Salva knows this is crucial. He's got Grossi there. Oh, unfortunate for Grossi. Doesn't quite get the angle he wanted. Salva still tries to keep the ball in, but seems to have rolled over the backline out of play. Dying seconds of the sixth chukker, ladies and gentlemen. VIMAL ARION Achievers leading by 8 goals to 7, and it's a penalty awarded in their favor. Right from the far end of the ground, the umpires visibly noticed one of the wides faltered, and a penalty 5B. So the ball brought forward 150 yards to the center of the ground. Umpires call play, and it is Alejo Aramburu. Alejo releases, the ball travels all the way in front of PK. Will it go past? Will it go through? Will it go over the baseline and out of play? It has rolled over the back line out of play. What a strong hit. 150 yards the ball traveled. Umpires. Umpires call play. Hit and taken by Salva Oreshi. Dying seconds of the final Sir Pratap Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Look at now Salva opening up. Salva's coming on a flat out gallop. He knows he's got very little time. He strikes, and we come to the end of the Sir Pratap Singh Cup finals with the VIMAL ARION Achievers walking away with the trophy, ladies and gentlemen. That is VIMAL ARION Achievers, a clean sweep, ladies and gentlemen, this season, it seems, of 14 goals in the pocket. In spite of hot rumblings between the players towards the last few chukkers, I think Shamsher Ali will definitely have a sore throat, and PK will have to have his ears polished. But notwithstanding, a victory is a victory, and it is as sweet as hell. JINDAL-DELTA, on the other hand, put in their heart and soul, played outstanding polo, brought in the margins to a very narrow, solitary goal. They must be clearly disappointed a bit as far as the game went. But these 6 chukkers, they've been large-hearted and outstanding. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the victorious team will be coming in front of you. It is none other than the 14-goal Sir Pratap Singh Cup. It is a prestigious one, a 14-goal trophy clinched away by the VIMAL ARION Achievers. Pranav Kapoor, Daniel Otamendi, Alejo, and Shamsher Ali. They walk away with the glittering trophy, ladies and gentlemen, and in style, and the Achievers camp is indeed thrilled. They are very happy. A victory is a victory, be it 1 goal, be it a dozen goals. It is counted just as sweet. Well, we are ready with the presentation ceremony. May I request both the team captains to get the players here, please, for the presentation. May I request the players of the JINDAL-DELTA team and the Achievers team to please come for the presentation. The glittering trophies here, the prizes are here. May I request you all to hurry up, please? Thank you. Please come for the presentation ceremony. The VIMAL team, rise and shine, please. We are waiting. May I now request for the presentation ceremony Mr. Rajesh Sehgal and Honorable Member of Parliament Mr. Naveen Jindal to please come up on stage and give away the prizes. Honorable Member of Parliament, Mr. Naveen Jindal is here, so is Mr. Rajesh Sehgal. Thank you, sir. Good afternoon. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the runners-up, if I may take the liberty to call them the runners-up, very fairly fought, the Jindal-Delta team, Mr. Mahesh Sharma. Mr. Mahesh Sharma. I can see him trotting. Kuldeep Singh Rathore. Played number 2, had a great game today for the Jindal-Delta team. Mr. Kuldeep Singh Rathore, Kulsa as he is affectionately called, strong player. The runners-up of the Sir Pratap, Mr. Mahesh Sharma is here. Salvador Horeshi. Salva. Cheerful player for the Jindal-Delta team, always smiling. Good form today, long hits. And last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Grossi. Juan Grossi. And the team captain of the Jindal-Delta team, Honorable Member of Parliament and the team captain, Mr. Naveen Jindal himself. Well fought, sir, well played. You were able to stall the achievers at 8-7 for a long time. And now individual prizes for the victorious team. May I call upon Mr. Pranav Kapoor. Played number 1, PK. Had a good round. Mr. Shamsheer Ali. Mr. Daniel Otamendi. Dependable Danny, as he is affectionately called. Always there, always working. Puts in his best 100%. Mr. Alejo Arumburu, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the stalwart, the 6-goal player for the VIMAL ARION Achievers. Put in his heart and soul and ensured that his team comes out victorious. The umpires for the day, Mr. Henry Fisher and Mr. Ben Turner for the umpires. And the referee, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rajesh Sehgal himself. I'll request him to accept a token from Mr. Naveen Jindal. Havaldar Ashok Singh Rajrif Band. A little token of appreciation for the Army Pipes and Drums. Rajputana Regimental Centre Band, led by Havaldar Ashok Singh. For your commentator, ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Shakti Rathore. And now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the victorious team. May I call upon all the players of the VIMAL ARION Achievers team, Mr. Pranav Kapoor, Shamshir Ani, Daniel Otamendi, and Alejo Arambru. May I also take the liberty to invite on stage Mr. Vikram Rathore and Ms. Parul Rai to receive the prestigious PRATAP Singh Cup. You hold it and you know it's worth its weight in gold. It's heavy, it's traditional, it's historic. 14 gold finals taken away by the VIMAL ARION Achievers team. May I call upon the JINDAL-DELTA team players? May I request you all to come for the photograph, please? It was anybody's game today. Grossi, Salvo, Kulsa. I request you all to come on stage for the photograph, please. What a well-fought finals it has been. Dr. Aishwarya Paliwal will request you to be present here for the photograph. Great support by Delta. Well played, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being an outstanding audience. Thank you so much. Thank you, players. You put up a thrilling show.
किसको बोलना टीम देने और टीम कैप्टन टू कम प्लीज वीडियो तो
Thank you.